Because if this place was in...
If it was 30 minutes from Dallas,
Yeah.
would be a whole different story.
Yeah.
We're in a crackhead. I mean, but how do we even, what do I do? Have my lawyer just call Justin and say, look here?
Well, did I tell you? What was it doing this? Did I tell you
Now,
that...
you tell me that they made you an offer.
Yeah.
But,
Did you hear? Did I tell you what it was?
Uh-huh.
The heck? It wasn't even worth fucking mentioning. Okay. Jeff, this is the settlement plaintiff proposed. 1. Third party to purchase land and pay nominal fee for animals, structured as a real estate purchase.
It's because they don't want to buy tigers.
Right, they can't buy
That's the
title.
way they did Nate.
Yeah. We would have to negotiate the price with an aim of $200,000, I think, for the land.
And then to negotiate?
That's what
off
she
of that?
said. Negotiate the price with the aim of $200,000. All of Joe's animals to be placed in sanctuaries around the country. Joe gives up USDA license. You can talk to Joe and see if that's an option. If you think he will go for that.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm confused. Is that who are they offering the $200,000 to for Joe to give up everything?
that'd have to be you.
So
I'd just lose, I'd walk away.
So why don't? Who would be the best one to negotiate that?
Well, apparently not these two. Because if they think that's a good deal, I'm surprised Melanie even presented that to me.
Yeah, because they got to consider you got to pay everything
I've put
off.
that much, what I've put in here already. It
Yeah.
wouldn't, yeah.
Hey, Christina, did that server get with him rent?
I
Have you started giving rents out yet?
would think that,
Okay, this server's just patient and I didn't know why. I thought maybe you give that Asian leopard something.
Asian leopard.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
It's not an
when he
Asian
comes
leopard.
out to get that rat
It's a
out of
lynx.
your hand or whatever, I'd really like to know if
It's
it's
an
got
Asian
balls or
lynx.
something.
Alright, sounds good.
I don't know. I mean,
That'd be the best. That'd be the funnest way out. But you
have
know,
to buy it.
to be able to take what has been invested, pay off what debt each other has, and $400,000 is not a lot of money.
Yeah.
And as long as we're in the animal business, they'll never stop.
What if you?
But when I went, before when I was doing my own thing and I didn't stick up for private owners and put myself out there and all that bullshit, I never got bothered by it. It was the minute I stuck up for private owners, man. It's why when I leave here, dude, the internet is not gonna be part of my life.
No, I hate it.
He keeps asking me for internet at the house, and I'm like, I'm about to take your fucking phone away from you. He's young, he's gay. I mean, he treats me good, but it's just annoying as fuck. Because, you know how Josh is, and
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah. And kids these days they're spoiled. Their attitude just What do you mean I can't have it? What do you mean?
Well, it's not even that. It's. I'm so used to Travis just not being in my business.
Right. Yeah, and Kathy was never really. She ran the business end, but she never questioned my decisions. She would just let me know. Here's how much money's in the bank. Here's what we can afford to buy. But we had better employees. We had employees who cared, showed up on time, showed up clean, smelled good, brushed their hair, their teeth.
And other things that I deal with, Jeff. I can't watch TV without somebody getting shot in the head, or in a casket, or on a stretcher. Or I walk in there and see that bullet hole every day. It's just,
yeah.
My heart's not here anymore.
I know. I knew you lost it. I would too. Life changed for everybody that day. I can't even. I can't get myself to delete.
I haven't either. And believe it or not, I text him every now and then. Maybe I shouldn't have looked at him before he left. I don't know.
So fucking crazy.
So who would be the best to hit up for an offer? One of our lawyers or Brittany, and we negotiated ourselves and not pay a lawyer?
That's what I was gonna say. I could approach her. I could approach her as either interested in just buying us out or closing us down. And that offer would include we sign the land over to her. If I don't know why she'd want that land, except she could do something here with all these cages.
Well, I don't know why they wouldn't open another. You know they're opening a place 50 miles from Big Cat Rescue?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because he knows that?
Yeah.
Which way?
North.
Closer to PETA.
Opening a satellite.
Closer to PETA.
You know, with Pat Craig, $800,000, mister, and you can turn this into a second sanctuary.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, Lauren and I went to get dollar store stuff. On our way back, on the way out, the gates were locked at the lake property. On the way back, they were plowed over. It looked like someone hit them with a bulldozer. Both gates laying on the ground, the things hold them all bent up.
Yeah, he's been chasing me the last 3 days.
Are we gonna Groupon money for horse rides?
I have to look. I have to look. But he says his truck was up in there, so I pulled up. I said, "What the fuck is this about?" He goes, "I don't know. It was like this when I got here." And I said, "But you drove over him in his big truck." He goes, "Yeah." He says, "But I don't think I damaged him any."
The horse guy did?
Yeah, he drove
didn't
over him
get
in his
out
big
and put
truck.
him up?
No. Well, they were padlocked together. You know, they were laying on the ground, but they're padlocked in the center with a bunch
Well,
of
he had a
locks.
key to padlock.
Yeah, he drove right the fuck over. Yeah, I don't know if you trust Brittany,
I don't know.
if you want to do it on your own. Yeah. you want me to do it, I think she'd be afraid of you approaching her.
I think they'd be more apt to say, look, we finally got Joe to fold.
Who, Peter or you and
Either
yourself?
one of them. I think Pat Craig would be the best, honestly. He was trying to buy, what, 900 acres?
You might have a donor.
That's right, yeah.
And if he's truly about what's best for the industry, and they believe that not handling cats is best for the industry, then
Can you survive on 400,000?
I can, yeah. When I get my divorce money, and I'm fine. I'm always fine. I've still got that house in the islands that if
Yeah.
I have to,
I just can't leave mom and dad behind, so wherever I go, I gotta take them.
yeah. Would they? That house in Belize that you stayed at, does that belong to somebody or?
Oh, yeah, Ann's sister.
Is Ann gonna get sued in that bar thing?
Probably. That's another thing that we're gonna try and straighten out today.
If the police didn't ticket the guy for DUI, I don't understand how he has a suit against you for driving.
I don't either. If he was drunk, he shouldn't have been let go. Okay, so you want me to call Pat and fill
Go
him
ahead.
out
Go ahead.
and go from there, but backup plan?
Backup plan. We struggle through. We make as much money as we can in the next.
Without spending it.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't have to buy any more animals. Don't take any more rescues in.
Actually, I'm gonna start shipping some of these mails and stuff. See if I can find some people to take.
And while you're on the phone, maybe he'd take some more.
That old lady in Texas said that she would take those 3 in that spade lighter we just got in. That'd be red 4. It's just having bragging rights of being the biggest.
know.
It's just not worth it anymore. It ain't. It's good. It's
The
You know
biggest,
what?
you can hear the headline now. The biggest tiger owner in the world is going to federal prison because it killed his staff. You know.
right, yeah, or a family.
Right.
That's
An
my
innocent
concern. Is we clean cages when we're open, and do we? Either one of us want a little kid
No.
on our shoulders?
Nope. James kind of has the idea. He's got his facility down there, not open to the public. They have to call to inspect him and warn him that they're coming.
Right, and that's the way to do it. That's why if they don't buy us out and we just liquidate, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to just my private little deal.
Kind of like Carl does.
Yeah, and he's making it. Maybe not by much, but at least he ain't got 21 drunks to deal with.
Babysit.
You know, and I have to give Eric a little bit of credit for sticking out for so many years, but he'll sit and lie to your face about drinking.
Right.
You know?
Well, I know if we go over there right now, we'd walk away with a trash can
Yeah.
full of bottles.
You know, so is their devotion on their job, or is their devotion on not getting somebody killed?
Right. Well, whatever's.
And I bet we can find buyers for the breed bobcats and the beavers. start liquidating some of this shit we really don't need to feed. Nobody even sees the beavers.
Yeah, I know. The Senate bill would restrict ownership of big cats. Dangerous big cats, June of 18. An Animal Welfare Institute Big Cat Rescue born for USA International Fund for Animal Welfare Humane Society. If reintroduced, by reintroducing the Big Cat Public Safety Act, senators from 6 states and nations are joining more than 130 bipartisan members of the U.S. House of Representatives in calling for the end of unregulated trade in pet tigers and nationwide abuse of captive big cats. And from the high school prom, this is the fucking high school prom thing.
See, that's why I think in 2 years we'd be out anyway. I really do.
The sponsors of the Big Cat Safety Act said they are listening. The measure would not affect certified sanctuaries such as lions, tigers, and bears. And a Big Cat Rescue Facility owner, Bobby Brink.
They've got themselves protected, don't they?
Yeah.
As long as you're governed by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries.
All right, buddy, just do what we gotta do.
Well, I ain't saying a word to nobody.
I'm not even talking long about it. Well, let's just start. Now you got me thinking. Let me put it in my mind how to see if I got any ideas.
Envision
I
what
wish I knew what our business was gonna be in the next. It's just.
we don't
I
know.
know.
And
It doesn't feel like last year.
no, it's definitely not. And fuck, you could have another rain for a week and sink us another $10,000. That's the problem.
Tornado go through and fuck up.
But there's enough stuff around here that's not attached that we can start selling.
Dylan live in Belize.
Yeah, I've already talked to him, and you know, does he want to give up his little camel? No,
Right.
but
No, you'll get over that shit.
right. In order to go to Belize and get out of the drama and the bullshit, everything else, he said it would.
Farm surfboard.
He really got no choice, because if he wants to stay with me, I'm leaving. I just don't think, you know, Australia or anything would be any better. There's too many people.
They're more expensive. And I got a feeling if she chases you for set up a judgment down in Belize, they don't.
She can't.
No, they don't cooperate.
Yeah, they won't.
Go to Australia, they
But
might.
my only choice of going to Belize is if they buy stuff.
Right.
And I've kicked that around really hard. And if they don't buy us out, I'm just gonna go, she can chase me to another private owner, as a private owner. Is that Big Cat Safety Act is not for private owners, is it?
No, I think you'd be exempt, but
Yeah, it all depends on how bad they really
you'd
want
have
it.
to keep your license.
Yeah,
So that means you'd have to exhibit once a year or something.
well, or sell hybrids.
Yeah. Or to sell, then you have to be cats.
No, yeah.
Sell illegal, sell chipmunks.
Fucking, it can be anything.
Omar's got, I guess he's got a lot of work, but look at the money he's got pouring in.
Oh, God. He's probably got more work than we do.
Yeah. A lot more exposure to risk. Does he do chimps too?
No. Yeah, nobody has shit. Doc said if he got one, he'd pay $100,000 for it.
That's what his first paid. you hate to, it's like say, I hate more for you to lose what you built.
You know, it really doesn't even matter to me anymore.
So everybody says, you're taking this car theft so well. That's what everybody in Las Vegas says. I don't care. It's a fucking car.
It's yeah.
It's a car that I don't drive. That said, if insurance will pay it off, it's a sale's a sale.
To me, it's just another day of 18 hours.
Yeah. When Ranky's burned out, he don't want to be here no more. Well, let's push through the summer, and then liquidate and flip the lights out.
I think we need to start shrinking before the end of summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then have one great big fucking auction
Yeah.
and shut the door.
Yeah.